Check this out, guys. These are some EDC tools that one of my best friends is making. He's quite good. And I don't know if many of you are into EDC, but if you are, I will link his stuff into the description. Make sure you check him out and make sure you drop some love for him, as he's one of my best friends. He's doing this for the past couple of years and he's just very good at this. And I want to support him any way I can. But anyway, what's up everybody? This is Mike. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll do a little Q&A. I love making Q&A videos because not only I can see what you guys are into, what you're interested in, but also you can learn a little bit more about me, about my personal life, about things that probably you're not aware of, and of course things that you're interested in, such as drones, technology, etc. So I asked you guys on Instagram what you want to know, and you came through, you asked a lot of questions, and I picked a few of them. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into them. So starting off with the first question, how do you stay motivated to upload videos during the pandemic? This is a tough one, as it's really been very difficult for me to stay at home, not being able to record any videos outside. And for a drone channel like mine, I can't really make content without being outside, being able to film. So I had to really improvise, be creative, and do as much as I can in order to keep making the videos that you guys want me to, and make interesting videos that you guys want to watch. So if you're following my channel, you know I started live streaming. I try to live stream maybe once every week or once every 2 weeks, depending on my schedule and things that I want to do. But I think live streaming is one of the best ways to interact with you guys, to chat to you directly and answer your questions. And yeah, I've been enjoying live streaming a lot, and I'll do another live stream very soon. But as far as other regular video content, I've been really trying hard to come up with ideas that would be interesting for you to watch. But other than that, I've been really motivated to grind, to push the channel, to move forward and to keep improving my content. So I've been using a lot of my downtime. I've been investing that time into learning new things. I have rebranded my channel a little bit. You saw the new logo, the new banners, some little things here and there to make my videos better. And generally, I don't know how to precisely answer this question, but my motivation hasn't gone downhill. It's actually on the rise, because I see how important it is to adapt in new situations and to be able to continue uploading on a regular basis. And not only that, but I'm trying to stay real. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm not trying to show you a perfect side of my videos. I'm always trying to show you the real thing, the real deal, even if it's a little fail, if it's something that is not working right. I'm trying to showcase that, so you know you can expect real things from me. So hopefully that answers the question. Next we have favorite non-drone tech product. I'm sure Apple haters will be very salty to hear this, but my favorite non-drone tech products are these two: my iPad, which I bought recently, and my AirPods, which my wife bought for me. Thank you so much for that. By the way, these two products are something that I am using every single day. These are things that help me so much with my productivity, with how I do things, and they are just perfect for my needs. So they're probably the ones that are on the top of the list. A few others that are worth mentioning is this light behind me, the RGB light from Falcon Eyes. It's a great addition for my setup. I use it on every single video of mine. I cannot make my videos anymore without this light. It's just so portable. It's magnetic, so you can put it on pretty much anything, and it's very durable. It has a long battery life. I just love it, and it has USB-C as well. So yeah, I use it all the time. And also another thing which I use quite a lot is my NDCine 4K monitor for my camera, which is right on top of my camera. It's right here, and I use it so I can see what I have in frame. And ever since I got this monitor, I have been using it for every single video of mine here at home when I'm recording my videos, because I am using the Sony a7 III, which doesn't have a flip out screen, and for me this is pretty bad. If you want to frame your shot properly, it's really hard. So yeah, this monitor, the light, and the iPad and the AirPods are just perfect for me, and probably my favorite non-drone tech products. The next question we have is there any automotive content coming soon? I am a huge fan of cars. I am a petrol head, I would say, and I love driving. I love everything there is to know about cars, and probably 80% of my subscriptions here on YouTube are car related channels. So I'm really into cars, and I would love to expand a little bit, maybe make a short movie regarding cars, very cinematic movie type video with drone shots, FPV shots, regular camera shots. I would love to do that. So there is something like that in the works. It's still in the planning phase, but I am really into that. So I would love to make that happen very soon. Any FPV videos coming soon? I'm a big fan of those. Oh, thank you. I know that not that many people on my channel have subscribed for FPV content, and I know it's not something that many of you are into, but I am very much into FPV, and let me give you a little hint what my next video is going to be about. It's about this Cinewhoop. It's the iFlight Bumblebee HD, and it's a brand new Cinewhoop that I got yesterday, so I still haven't flown it. I am itching to fly. So probably one of my next videos will be about the Cinewhoop. I'm really excited about that. So yeah, to answer your question, an FPV video will be coming very soon to the channel. Next one we have is, do you plan to mostly rely on drone videos for your channel in the future? Yes, absolutely. I don't see drones going anywhere in the near future. So of course I'm going to double down on drones and just expand in everything drone related. As you see guys, I have expanded into FPV. I'm very much into photography, videography with the MAVICs and the Phantoms and whatever. So yeah, I'm definitely planning to keep the content drone related. Maybe a few travel vlogs here and there, maybe a few cinematic shots with different cameras, maybe GoPro and Insta360, some sorts of action cameras will be back on the channel. But generally I plan to stick to drones mostly on this channel because that's my biggest passion. Of course, tech is also a big passion of mine, so I will still introduce some tech products which I like on this channel, but it will be mostly drones in the future. What are your thoughts on Mavic Air 2 for a first drone? Oh, I think the Mavic Air 2 is quite perfect for a first drone because it's not going to limit you in any way. It will allow you to grow after you start using it. So Mavic Mini is probably one of the best drones that you can get for your first ever drone. But it's going to limit you as you learn more and more about how drones work and how to take better photos and videos. You will start to need a few features which are not going to be present on the Mavic Mini. So the Mavic Air 2 seems, at least on paper, I still haven't tested that drone personally, but I will as soon as I have the chance to. But the Mavic Air 2 seems like it's going to be perfect for pretty much anyone who is looking to get great footage and great photos out of their drones. So it has this great range, it has great camera, it has a great battery life, and pretty much everything that you need out of this drone, you will have it. So definitely I can highly recommend you the Mavic Air 2 as your first drone. I think it's going to be great. The next question we have is, what is going to be your next camera? I suppose you're asking about this camera, my main camera that I'm shooting on. And I'm currently using the Sony a7 III. I'm quite happy with this camera. I don't see it going anytime soon, but I have to be completely honest. I have been looking at the Canon R5 just because it's a beast of a spec camera and it looks very promising. But to be honest, I don't really need it. I am focused on my drone stuff, so the camera that I'm using is just a supplement to what I'm doing. Of course, I rely on the good quality, but I already have this with the Sony a7 III. I have great lenses for this camera, so I can do pretty much anything that I want. I have so much money invested into this camera with filters, accessories, everything. So I don't really see myself changing my camera anytime soon. But as a tech guy, I am quite interested to see how the Canon R5 is going to look like, how it's going to shoot, and it might be my future camera, but maybe in a few years from now. Speaking about a few years from now, where do you see your channel in 5 years? Ooh, it's like a question that you get on an interview. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I really don't know. These questions are really hard to answer as you never really know what the future holds. I can only tell you what I'm hoping to achieve in 5 years. And in terms of my channel, I hope that in 5 years I would have developed this brand to a new heights and I would be able to work with my favorite brands very closely, maybe work on a few commercial projects for them, maybe a short movie here and there, or a documentary or something like that. I would love to work directly with companies which I admire. Besides the channel, I would love to expand and work with companies directly. But for the channel, I don't really see any changes coming. I would love to continue reviewing the products which I like and the new ones that are coming to the market which seem very interesting. I would love to continue sharing my thoughts and my knowledge about things that could be helpful for you guys, so tips and tutorials and everything that you guys are familiar with already. So I don't really see anything changing, to be honest. I would like to grow a bit and just get some new opportunities here and there and work with brands directly. That's my biggest goal. The next question we have is, what is your favorite drone? I am a huge fan of different drones depending on the different needs that I have, but the one drone that combines pretty much everything that I needed to do for me is the MAVIC 2 Pro, of course. It has been released like 2 years ago in 2018, and it's still one of the best drones that you can get right now, even 2 years after. It just gives me everything that I need. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to get the new one when it comes out, but for now, as a workhorse, I would definitely just jump and use the MAVIC 2 Pro. It just ticks all the boxes for me. Can you make a video about the new DJI MATRICE 300? I don't really think I'll make a video on it because it's not really connected to what I do here on this channel. It's for enterprises, and I certainly won't have the chance to get my hands on this drone. But from what I've seen from the release trailer from DJI, if you haven't seen it, I will link it in the description. Go ahead and check it out. It looks extremely promising, and I'm so happy to see DJI working so well so they can introduce a drone that can just do it all and be extremely usable in terms of features, in terms of safety features that are going to save lives. And I'm really excited about this drone being used in the military, in the police, in situations where it's really needed and it's going to save lives. I think the MATRICE 300 is going to be a beast of a drone. I'm very happy to see it being released on the market. The next one is not really a question. It is, you should make a quarantine drone battle. You know, I've seen a couple of these already. I know Peter McKinnon is doing a couple of these challenges and stuff, and drone battles are something that I'm actually quite interested in because they every time there is something about different entries from people all over the world, it's very interesting to just see what people are going to come up with. So I might do that very soon. I might just have to think about the rules, the exact rules, and maybe a prize or something. So keep an eye on this channel. We might see that very, very soon. The next question is how to adjust the polarization of the Polar Pro filters for the MAVIC 2 Pro. I see many people are wondering about this. So I got the filters right here, and I actually don't use these polarized filters too much. I use the non-polarized versions more, but if I use a large landscape shot, which is going to include the sky and the ground, I use the polarized versions, and I just make sure that the polarized version of the filter is on top. So the polarized version is going to affect the sky, and for any other type of shot that I'm doing, I'm switching to the regular ND filters from Polar Pro or any other filters that I might be using, just because I don't want to have this polarization when I'm looking straight down, for example. I don't like that look. So how to adjust it? It's very easy. As soon as you put it on the drone, you start rotating this little wheel, you will see the shadow moving up and down, and you will see where exactly that polarization segment of the filter is. So make sure you put it on top so it uses the sky as the polarization area, and then you're good to go. The next question we have is, what software are you using for editing? I get that a lot. And are you going to release presets? So let's start with the first one. I use Final Cut Pro 10 for editing my footage. I am using a Mac, so of course that works well for me. If you're using PC, you have a lot of options actually, but the two most common ones are Adobe Premiere or DaVinci Resolve. And I've seen so many horror stories about Adobe Premiere crashing and not saving your project and stuff like that. And I've been thinking about checking it out, but I really don't want to get into that, to be honest. I've been happy with Final Cut Pro 10, and for my needs it works well. I know it quite well because I've been using it for the past 3 years, I would say. So this is the software that I use, but please don't think that the software you're using is going to make your videos better. It only depends on your skills. You can make great things even with iMovie or Windows Movie Maker if you want to. You just need to have the skills for editing. So any software is good enough if you know how to use it. And as for the presets, this is something that I've been working for a very long time, and I still don't think I'm ready to release them. I want to release something that is going to be perfect and it's going to be usable for any type of photo. And I am working to release presets and LUTs at the same time together with some merch. So I'm going to go hard and go big. I don't want to release a few little things here and there. I want to release everything at the same time, but I'm not going to release anything until I'm 100% satisfied with it. So I'm working on that and I hope it's going to come soon. We have 2 more questions and they are both non-tech related. And one of them is, what is your favorite beer? My number one, I would say, is Hoegaarden. It's something that I would love to have pretty much every single day, but I'm trying to limit my beer consumption because it's getting out of hand. But yeah, that's my favorite beer. And as far as my favorite TV show, I don't really know. I would say Money Heist. It's something that I've been watching recently. We binged watched it on Netflix together with my wife for a few days, and we went through all of the episodes, and I really want to see what happens next. It's really interesting for me. I love the premise of the show. I love shows with bank robberies and with things like that. Action-packed TV series are great. So yeah, I would say this is probably my favorite TV show right now. So these are pretty much all the questions that I have time for in today's video. They were 15, I believe, in total. So yeah, quite a lot of questions. They were a lot more on Instagram, but I had to pick the things that I thought you guys might be interested to know. So thank you so much for tuning in for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future content. Like I said, this is coming to the channel very soon. I'm so excited about this Cinewhoop. It's going to give me the opportunity to create some epic stuff with this drone, and I cannot wait. But that being said, stay safe guys, take care, and I see you soon. Bye bye.